What's going on, people? This your boy Roll the Tape. Appreciate y'all joining me today. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and all the other good stuff.
We ready, lights, camera, action, now just roll the tape. Excuse my manners, welcome y'all to Atlanta. We gave birth to those dancers, country living but no Bama. Construction site, we got hammers. WWE slammers, understand my boy street grammar. Deep rooted, we go banana, shut off the cameras, then we go hammer. Woo!
Can't touch this.
You wouldn't like it if I bust this. Now I'm headed to Augustus. Put it lower, baby, got the munchies. Stop. Roll the tape. Roll the tape. Roll the tape. Roll the tape.
What's good people? What's happening? What's cracking? Hey, I see a few people in here, 7 people in here so far. Make sure y'all type on the screen. I'm doing an audio check. Audio check 1 2 1 2. Making sure my audio is on. What's going on? What's going on, good people? What's happening? I know I got a few new subscribers. Shout out to the new subscribers that subscribed in the last, I guess, month or so. Y'all got me right at the 6,000 mark. And I finally crossed the 1 million view mark, man. 1 million views, man. Shout out to everybody that made it happen. What's going on, Branjour? Branjour around the world. Can you hear me, man? Hit one if you can hear me. Hit 2 if you can't. Let me know. Let me know how my mic sound. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What it do? Got Elizabeth in here. What's going on? You know what I mean? My brother Marquise, Travel XL. You heard me? Like I say, man, I finally reached the 1 million mark. You know, I still got a small channel. I know some YouTubers do they do 1 million views on one video, man. Shit. Help your boy Richie Rich out. You know what I mean? Hit the like button, hit the comment. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Black Man Travels. Hey, man. Hey. What can I say, man? You know, hey, shout out to him, man. You know, I don't know what time people be going live. You know, I don't think he go live really often like some people do. You know, some people go live every damn night. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that boy Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? I got to get you on the channel, man. Got to get you on the channel, my brother. I know you living your best life out there. But yeah, man. So me reaching that 1 million view mark, man, that was good, man. That was epic, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really pay attention to numbers like that. I know a lot of YouTubers, you know, they really into the numbers, they really into this. A lot of people depend on YouTube as a main source of income, but I don't. So I'm fortunate, you know, in that situation. But anyhow, I just wanted to do some reviews tonight on some videos. You know, check it out. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. If somebody wants to come on and review a few videos with me, let me know. Cause I know lately, man, in the in the YouTube streets, man, it's been a lot of beef between females and the passport bros. You got dudes up there that's beefing with passport bros. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy right now. But you know, they say when you're doing good, you know, people will come at your neck. So it is what it is, you know. But you know, I hate to see you know, us as brothers and sisters, you know, black and brown, going at each other's, you know, but some conversations need to be had. You know, brothers got they got things on their mind and they, you know, they express themselves on YouTube and some people don't agree with it. They don't like it. You know, I've always been taught like, you know, if you don't like something, you just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's just what it is. Shout out to Shylin in the building. What's going on? What's going on, my brother? But anyhow, I want to get into these reviews. You know, first video, let me see. Which one should I do first? Hold on, let me try to pull something up. All right, I'm gonna do this one with this chick right here. Los, man, I started to holler at you, man. If you got a minute, jump on the live with your boy. I know you got some shit to say about this. You definitely gonna have some shit to say about this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Jump on the live with me, Lo. I know you want to speak on this one, brother. I'm gonna give you a few seconds. Tell me yes or no, man. If you got time, I don't know what you up to. Make a bits in the building. What's going on, my brother? What it do, man? Los, where you at, my brother? Yeah, your name, my brother. I'm gonna shoot you a message on WhatsApp. Wait for it to load up right now. Okay, all right, that's what's up then. Well, I'm gonna get started, man. I'm gonna get started with this thing, man. Yeah, this
I know a
thing.
passport, brother.
All right. This chick right here telling a little story. She talking about these passport, bro. Let's see what she got to say. Let me see how I can set this up. See, StreamYard got some new stuff going on. Let's see if I can switch that. All right, I'm gonna just keep it like that. Shout out to Cortez in the building. They hate passport bros because all their lives they thought they were better than black men. Passport bros prove otherwise. Yeah. All right. Well, let me go ahead and start, y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear the audio when I turn this on. Hit one. Let me know that y'all can hear. I don't want to play it all the way through and y'all can't hear it. But hit one.
I know a passport, brother. Yeah, I know him quite well, actually. Met this girl online from the Dominican Republic.
Now, first of all, I'm gonna try to do some little reviewing as I go through. If y'all click the link, you got a cam up in the back so I can see who you are. You're in the dark, my brother. I can't see you. Yeah, you gotta turn the light on and make sure you're official, like a referee with a whistle. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to K Mac. I don't know who that is. Man, you gotta turn the light on, bro. Make sure. Hey man, y'all be in these dark ass rooms and shit. I don't know who y'all is. All right, man. You can turn your cam off, man. You can turn your cam off. I'm gonna pull you up, man. Hopefully you don't do nothing crazy. I had to just end the live. But anyhow, man, let me go ahead and play this video. But if you see this, now let's check out how she looked. First of all, you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna judge her all the way on her looks, but I'm just saying, she like sitting in the crib. Look like she just got through smoking some weed or something. You know, she got these little ass shorts on. She looking like a hot mess. You know what I'm saying? She looking like a hot mess. But let me. She just looked like she lying from the start, man. When people start looking down, stuff like that, and they come back up, a lot of times they be lying, man. Let me start it back. I know a passport, bro.
I know a passport, brother. Yeah, I know him quite well, actually. Met this girl online from the Dominican Republic. They chatted several months online and, seemed to be a pretty good match. He eventually books a flight to go visit her, and from his own words, I'm in love. He gets there. She is, she's laid it out. The meals, the back rubs, the foot rubs, the sucking the dick from the back. I'm talking about she is everything, that us women in the United States are not. Okay.
And that's a fact, Jack. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Hold up. I gotta get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? Hey. And that's real talk.
And that's real talk.
And that's real talk.
And that's real talk. And that's real talk.
Maybe I should get some little sounds and shit. You know how some of them YouTubers be having these sounds and shit. But anyhow, so she just laid it out. The guy went to the Dominican Republic. He found a girl. She was satisfying him. She was cooking for him, cleaning for him, which a woman should do. If you want a traditional man, you're out here, you're a woman. You want a man to have your back, protect you, and do all this stuff, pay the bills or whatever the case is. Hey, she was doing what she was supposed to do. Let's go on for it.
So he goes and visit, and he's sold at that point. Okay. So he does this for the next year, back and forth, going to see her. And every time he goes, it gets gooder and gooder, okay? And so now the conversation comes up, I'm in love with you. I want to come to the United States to live a better life. So then he gets in gear, to bring this young lady over to the United States. Of course, acquiring an attorney, because what they don't tell you is that all of the legal and financial hoops that men have to jump through in order to bring someone over to from another country is wow, unbelievable.
All right, let's stop it right there. So she already sounded like she's trying to deter us, detract us. Now she just said the man's with the lady for a year. The lady was doing what she was supposed to do, taking care of him, satisfying everything he want. Why not spend that 2-3 grand? She making it seem like this man about to spend like $20,000 to get this girl over here, whatever. If he in love with the chick doing what he want her to do, and it's a mutual thing. They love each other. Why not bring her back if that's what he wants to do? That's on him. But let's continue on.
You think of all the money he spent, he probably could have got a little therapy, but that's a whole nother conversation. But anyway, he pays all of the money and goes through all of that, and he brings this lady over to the United States. Now, he knows that her goal is to bring her mother and father and son from the DR to the United States as well. And so that becomes their mission to get them here. It takes about a year and a half to get them here, and everything is fine. Until sis takes off the fucking mask. And you know what? She pulled a switcher fucking roo, baby. Once she got here and got her bearings in the United States, she was like, fuck you. Let me just say, without giving too much information, for him to get up out of that situation, it involved...
All right, she playing a little music in the background, so I gotta stop it every few seconds. But
restraining orders, all kind of legal hoops he jumped through, and financial hoops, and not to mention the stress of it. So I will just say to you, happy hunting with your international love seeking, and whatever you motherfuckers get, you deserve.
hey man, hey, you thinking like I'm thinking, man? There's some bullshit she done made up. She probably done heard some story or whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, you got motherfuckers here in the States that's spending 20, 30, 50, $100,000 on weddings right here in the States, spending all kind of money. You know what I'm saying? But the minute you go and get you a Dominican or a Colombian girl and the shit don't work out, Oh, I told you so. I told you so. You know what I'm saying? But they still over here. She's sitting in her goddamn house with no husband over there. You know what I'm saying? Looking like a I ain't gonna even go there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even stoop there. You know what I mean? But look at that. Look at that face though. You know what I'm saying? But she making this bullshit up for the internet, man. She don't. I know him very well. Come on, man, with the bullshit, man. Y'all know this all cap, man. Y'all can look at it and tell her she capping, man. Hey, man, if she capping, man, hit one, man. Hit one. If y'all think she telling the truth, hit two. You know what I'm saying? Now, brothers do marry girls overseas and try to bring them back. And us as passport bros, we know the game. You know what I'm saying? We know it's always better to keep that chick in that foreign country. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not gonna be financially beneficial for you to bring a girl back to the states. One for one, it's always gonna be better for you to move abroad. And that way you can save money and everything else. It's more convenient. You can see if she's real. You can spend a few years over there. That's what I suggest. I suggest if you meet a chick, you fall in love with her, you feel like she's the one. I think you should stay over there for a year or two and really feel her out. Even though this guy was going back and forth supposedly for a year, you really don't know that chick until you living in the same house with her, spending time with her, seeing how she acts on her period, seeing how she acts when she's upset when you tell her no, and seeing what she do from day to day. Like, is she really with somebody else? You know what I'm saying? You could tell. You could tell if you live with a woman. You could tell after 5 or 6 months what type of woman she really is. You could figure that out. You know what I'm saying? If she still got a little dude she messing with, stuff like that. You know what I mean? You really gotta put that time in, you know what I'm saying, before you just say you love somebody. Cause when we go on these trips, it's like, yo, you just going for the weekend. So you seeing a representative, you're not necessarily seeing that person how they really act. You know what I'm saying? But anyhow, I got a few more videos. I see there's a few people coming in, so I'm gonna replay this video one more time, and I'm gonna go on to the next video. But I think she capping. She's just doing it for the shits and giggles. Look at her face, though. I'm gonna play it one more time. Shout out to brother Marquise, man. I'm gonna play it one more time for y'all.
Passport brother. Yeah, I know him quite well, actually. I
Look
know
at
a
her face.
passport brother. Yeah, I know him quite well, actually.
She bullshit.
Met this girl online from the Dominican Republic. They chatted several months online and, seemed to be a pretty good match. He eventually books a flight to go visit her, and from his own words, I'm in love. He gets there. She is, she's laid it out. The meals, the back rubs, the foot rubs, the sucking the dick from the back. I'm talking about she is everything, that us women in the United States are not. Okay. So he goes and visit, and he's sold at that point. Okay. So he does this for the next year, back and forth, going to see her. And every time he goes, it gets gooder and gooder, okay? And so now the conversation comes up, I'm in love with you. I want to come to the United States to live a better life. So then he gets in gear, to bring this young lady over to the United States. Of course, acquiring an attorney, because what they don't tell you is that all of the legal and financial hoops that men have to jump through in order to bring someone over to from another country is wow, unbelievable. You think of all the money he spent, he probably could have got a little therapy, but that's a whole nother conversation. But anyway, he pays all of the money and goes through all of that, and he brings this lady over to the United States. Now, he knows that her goal is to bring her mother and father and son from the DR to the United States as well. And so that becomes their mission to get them here. It takes about a year and a half to get them here, and everything is fine. Until sis takes off the fucking mask. And you know what? She pulled a switcher fucking roo, baby. Once she got here and got her bearings in the United States, she was like, fuck you.
I'm gonna stop it there. She might not be capping. I think she kind of capping, like, you know what I'm saying? She probably just heard a story or something, but even if she ain't capping, yeah, that's true. That do happen a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's true. That, like I say, that happens here in the States. You marry a chick, you might have a little bread, she divorce your ass, cash the check. You feel me? So it happens. You know what I'm saying? But dude I think he probably made a big mistake. You know what I'm saying? He should have moved to the DR, spent a little more time with her, her and her family or whatever. But this chick saying he brought the girl over and the family all within a year and a half. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, yeah, y'all got to be careful when dating abroad. I always say my motto is women are the same around the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of them might have different traits, different qualities to themselves. But at the end of the day, women gonna be women. You know what I'm saying? Men gonna be men. You know. Brother Crypto, what's going on, my brother?
What's going on? I didn't even know you had popped me in there like that quick.
Yeah,
Right.
did you catch this chick's story?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. So you living in Colombia, man. So do you think her story is cap, or what's your thoughts on the whole joint, man?
Um, to be honest with you, hold on, let me turn the news down. To be honest with you, man, I feel like there's a small percentage of women who gonna pull some shit like that, and but you gonna know the signs, you know what I mean? Because they're gonna always be talking about when are you living in America? Are you going back to America? This, that, XYZ. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard for them to put on a put on a false face, you know what I mean, and hold it for a year, 2 years without you seeing any type of red flags. And then listening to this girl, she didn't mention how old this dude was. You know what I'm saying? She didn't mention, you know, she mentioned all of the talking points that these women that want to try to scare men from doing whatever they want to do. She mentioned all those talking points. That's it. That's all she did. You know what I mean, bitch. First of all,
she did not one time did she say, "Well, I told him not to do it." Or
exactly.
She didn't
Didn't
mention
give him no false
details.
warning. Exactly.
No
Talking about this,
details.
my friend. I know somebody and I know him well. Yeah, really. But okay, so basically, you saying this your friend? You should have been warning him. You know what I mean? But like, man, those talking points are myths. You know what I mean? And it only holds true for a small percentage of women, and mainly they be the white ones. You know, the white women that be doing that. I mean, you have some black women that's from these other countries that might want to come over here and stuff like that, but it's gonna be dependent upon their particular situation. You know what I'm saying? These countries down here, they too family oriented. They not. I know a lady before I even moved down here that was from Panama, but she was older. You know, she was older than me. She was in her late 40s. You know what I mean? She did exactly what all the other women did, got the education. I don't think she was a streetwalker or nothing like that. You know what I mean? But she was dealing with military men when she was in Panama because she had, learning her background, she had dealt with two military men. And the second one she dealt with, she got married to him. And that's how she ended up getting over here into America. So both of her boys are Panamanian in citizenship. Well, yeah, both in citizenship, but they all live in America. She's not even with this guy anymore. You know what I mean? They broke up for, it wasn't because she was just trying to leave him. They had some issues, domestic and financial. The dude used to drink a lot. She told me a lot of a lot of her stuff. So she didn't know him. You know what I'm saying? Before coming over, but she stayed. But she was talking when she get to her retirement stage. She taking her ass back to Panama. She's working to save her money to go back to Panama. So even if they do want to come over here, eventually they gonna make their way back home. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it's a small percentage, but that this woman capping like a motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? She made our whole story up. Cause why you ain't mention where the dude was from? Why you ain't mention, you know what I mean, little small intricate parts of what make you believe that. And then she didn't even say nothing about the girl when she said she changed her face. Well, what the fuck did she do to make her change her face? What she did, just leave him? Is he by himself now? She didn't mention none of that shit.
Y'all love these bitches, man. These are
Right. Absolutely. Well, I got a few videos. I'm gonna pop on this joint. Let me pull up the next one, man. Let me.
All
right.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll this one now.
I said I wasn't going to participate in this discussion, but I woke up with it on my mind this morning around the passport brothers, and some of the men have been saying that they're going out of the country to go get their wives. Some of the men have even said, throw us away because we're done for good. I didn't engage in that discussion because I don't see how it serves humanity for me to put energy into people that don't really want me.
I'm gonna pause that right there. You hear that, man?
Yeah, I heard it. I'm on here. Yeah.
She don't want to put no energy into that. Yeah, y'all heard. Let me bring it back.
Around the passport brothers, and some of the men have been saying that they're going out of the country to go get their wives. Some of the men have even said, throw us away because we're done for good. I didn't engage in that discussion because I don't see how it serves humanity for me to put energy into people that don't really want me. That people that don't really want me and the woman that I represent.
She could have ended it right there, but let's continue.
My thing is, who really wants someone that doesn't want them? In fact, I actually like that these passport brothers exist. I really wish that them, and maybe even more, I wish all of them would actually just go literally someplace else. Maybe if they got love, they would stop abusing.
Hey, man. Hey, here come the hurt, man. Hey, here come the feelings, man. You know what I'm saying? First, she said, I wish they would just go, I don't want to partake in that. I don't want to put my 2 cents in. Now she going to put her 2 cents. She going to put more than 2 cents in.
Using the woman that they don't love here in America simply because the woman cannot be submissive to their toxic behavior. Who really wants someone that does not want them? These men are literally doing us a favor. I'm actually very happy that they're making these decisions. I'm very supportive. I want everyone to have love. I feel that if more men left the country to go get their so-called wives, maybe they'll be happier. Mind you, a lot of these men are treating you bad because they're broke. Maybe if they go to like these countries where their dollar will be maximized, they won't have to complain and feel like they're a broke man. They can be that rich guy in a third world country or a poor country or wherever they're going to get these women that obviously they want to.
All right, let me stop it right there. See, man, it's like, okay, a lot of these women, they always they always look at the foreign women as weak because they're submissive. They look down on them like they the best in the world. They look at these countries like Brazil, like they just poor ass countries. But in fact, we know that a lot of these countries have money. Everybody over there ain't poor. They got rich people over there. I mean, you in Bogota, right?
Yeah.
So you could talk about that a little bit. Everybody in Bogota broke, man, or what's going on, man?
Well, you know what I'm saying? If people was to go on some of my episodes and see me walking around the bicycle, you'll see Maseratis shops, you'll see BMW shops, you'll see Mercedes shops, and all of that stuff. The Range Rovers riding around here. You know what I mean? All of the top dollar cars people chasing in America. They right here in Bogota, other parts of Colombia as well. They have a neighborhood here called Rosales. And matter of fact, when my man Roller Tape, Richie Rich, came to stay with me, he was actually 4 blocks from this neighborhood, 4 blocks south of this neighborhood that I'm talking about, where all of the diplomats, the government officials, the people in the financial industry, and all of these people stay. And in order to be able to stay over there in that area, you have to be making at minimum on their pay scale at minimum $8 million. Excuse me, 8 million pesos per month. You know what I'm saying? And that's a little equivalent to like $2,100 a month. 8 million pesos to live over there in that area. You see what I'm saying? So people make that in America is what, 28, 29, $30,000 or something like that. But guess what? 28, 29, $30,000 over here, when you times that by 4, that's $120,000 in USD. You see, and then over here, you balling if you make that kind of money. You shoot, man. What country can you go to and eat 3 meals a day for $20? Can
Right.
you? I mean, excuse me. What state can you do that in America? Where? You know what I'm saying? What matter of fact, what city? You know what I mean? So if this is the case, looking at it from the USD perspective, you know what I mean? Why wouldn't a brother want to move down here after coming down here and learning what they can do with their money? And then for the people who live here, who if you make anything more than 3 million pesos a month, you're living an okay life here. You're living an okay life here. And then for the amount of children that these women have with these men or whatever, man, you know what I mean? They somehow getting taken care of. I don't see very many homeless people on the street. I see some, but it ain't like what it is in Los Angeles and Tent City. It ain't like in your hell no, it ain't like your local city right there where you can go to the inner city park and see all the homeless people up in there. It ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? But you see them scattered abroad around the places, like, you know what I'm saying, in certain areas. Cartagena may be the poorest, richest city in Colombia, and that's because the tourism sustains their economy. But when you get outside as tourists, then you'll see a little bit more of the slavery mentality and the poor life living. So my whole point is that there's the same mixture that it is in America is right in Colombia. It's no different. So all the women running around here talking about some, you women poor, they hungry, they looking for food and looking for all this shit to eat and all this other kind of stuff. You're using talking points too that has no foundation of factual evidence to prove it. You're just talking. And then this is the crazy part to me. Most of the women that's making these videos ain't never even been to these countries. So
Fact.
how would you even know?
And then the thing about it is, right? They think because these women poor that they're submissive, that they cook for you, they clean for you, they suck your balls from the back. You know what I'm saying? It's like poor women here. So why ain't the poor women here doing it? Like
Man,
if it's a poor thing,
the poor
they
women,
think it's a
they
poor
are
thing.
doing it. They are
Huh?
doing it. The poor ones are doing it. It's called list crawler.
Oh, they selling it. Okay.
You
But
feel
y'all
me?
see how she went from well, I don't want to speak on this to now she playing the victim role. Like these guys are abusive and these guys are this, you're doing us a favor and this and that. You know what I'm saying? She's so, man, come on. Y'all see, let me play the rest of it though.
Use like a slave. It's really servitude.
A slave. Come on, dude. Come on, girl.
These women
Whatever you
that obviously they want to use like a slave, it's really servitude that they're looking for, to be honest. They don't know that, but that's what they really want. Someone that could, anytime a guy wants a woman like their mother, it's really servitude that they're seeking.
Now she really put her foot in her mouth right here. When a guy wants a woman like her mother, and when we think about our mother, when I think about my mother, she was a stay-at-home mom most of her life. She took care of the kids. She cooked, cleaned, kept a clean house, submissive to my dad, the whole nine. Traditional ass woman. Yeah, that's what most guys want. And most women want a guy like their dad if they had a good dad in their life. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with wanting a woman that treated you like your mom treats you, and do all the stuff you want? Of course, a mom in love ain't like a wife's love, right? It's totally different. But you want that traditional type of woman, and they got a problem with that. But they'll always throw up, oh, my dad, this and that. He a real man, and you ain't. You know how they do. You know what I'm saying? Let me go forward on this a little bit.
It's either that or they're a narcissist, right? As in, so people that are narcissists, they have arrested development. They really feel like the world should revolve around them. And honestly, if technically that starts with their dynamic with their mother, of which they were not able to separate from, right? And obviously, these men want that type of dynamic. They want someone that's going to be able to be there, supportive, and condone their behaviors and love them just the same, just like their mama did. Because technically, that's unconditional love. These men want unconditional love. Us women, y'all don't have that to give because you don't want to be someone's mother. You want a partner. These men want their mother. Let them get their passport and go and get just that. I'm telling you, honestly, I believe that if all these men were to leave and go get what they want, we'll all have peace. What that girl said, run it up. Y'all need to round them up and let them go. I swear to God.
What you think, my brother?
Well, she damn sure ain't got to worry about me. That's for sure. Hey, but I mean, she's saying all that shit now, but when it ain't nobody to come over there and hold you at night when it's cold or when I mean, if the economy collapses and you ain't got nobody to help you financially, then you see if you saying that same song then, and the white boys they don't want you, you know.
Oh, that's a
None
fact.
of, they think these other races really want them, and that's false, straight false information, man. But she talking about
turned off by
let the my thing is why is they even making videos if y'all don't care that much?
It's like taking a whole day out making these videos. I mean, they hurt at the end of the day, but see, man, my thing is with women, like, all right, us as guys, man, we can admit sometimes we do some fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us cheat, a lot of us lie. A lot of guys ain't stepping up to the plate being real men. We can admit to our flaws, but these women do not want to admit they don't want to work with us. They don't want to say, you know what? Where are these brothers really going? Is it just sex? Like, okay, women here in America, I think there's some good sex going on out here. I mean, I ain't gonna never say women in America the sex ain't good because I think it's great. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they don't want to look at themselves and say, "Hey, we gotta improve. We gotta improve our attitude. We gotta at least cook twice a week." And you heard her say that she want to be a team. Okay, if you want to be a team, right? Then a team works together. It ain't just your way or the highway. That ain't how the shit. It ain't no I and team. You know how they say in sports, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to the Falcons, they won today. But anyhow, it ain't no I and team, man. So if y'all females listening and y'all still want guys here in America, y'all gotta work with them. No matter how fine you are, no matter how good your job is or whatever you got going on, you know what I'm saying? When you meet a man, you're gonna have to work with him. Now, if you running all over him and treating him like shit, he's still hanging in there. The shit ain't gonna last. You know what I'm saying? The shit ain't gonna last. And women, I hear from a lot of women. Women don't like pushover men. They'll deal with their ass until they find that pookie or whatever, and they out. So it's the same thing. Like she telling that story about this guy marrying this lady and all that. Women do you the same way. They scratch your ass out here in America until they find that Pookie and Ray Ray that they really like. You know what I'm saying? They gonna leave your ass whether you're a millionaire or a homeless guy. You know what I'm saying? I even seen a woman on the video the other day married a homeless guy. You saw that?
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that
I
one
know
too.
it's fake,
Got pregnant with
yeah.
I saw that bullshit.
But
I
that
think
just
that is
shows you,
fake,
man.
man.
She probably took that nigga, took him in. You know what I'm saying? She want a man that she could control. You know what I'm saying? That's all that shit was about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man,
Yeah.
I don't it's just the argument for them is mute. Is I don't know. I just don't understand their argument or why they even got to put their 2 cents in. By them even talking about it, let me know that you really actually do care and you're scared. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
That's what it tells me. You know,
I
like
have been in the wormhole.
I got on. I did this. I got on the peso man shit. You know what I'm saying? You know the troll. And I got on his joint one day, and I was on the panel. I'm arguing, and then when I got off and later on that night, I'm thinking to myself, I said, "Why the hell am I putting my energy into trying to prove something to somebody that want to hear the lie anyway?" So you know what? It ain't no reason for me to go back on this panel. You know what I'm saying? Because and I use myself as an example. I said, "You talking about all this, all the passport bros go for this and go for that. Well, here's a channel right here. You go look at it and you ain't gonna see none of that. You know what I mean? And you see me walking in a whole nother country and I ain't gay. You say I ain't around here just, not don't have no company, so like, but you don't see me promote all the stuff that y'all say we should be doing. You see it here, but you steadily say all of the passport. And then the other piece of it is that they going and using Austin Holloman as the poster child, as if somebody like you and I, who was doing this long before he was, straight listening to him. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know what reasons men travel for. They don't know if this guy has family in another country. They don't know if he was brought up military and been doing this for all these years. They don't know if he a businessman that requires international travel to do business with the companies that for the company that he worked for, and it requires him to be out of the country for X amount of time. They don't know if this person has business opportunities for as a CEO himself outside in these other countries. They don't know if they're dealing with real estate, in these different countries as a reason why they travel. Everybody is just going just to go for women. Come on, man. I mean, some people really do want to see culture. You know what I mean? And like the dude I was on the panel with you on the last time I was on your show, we talking about he want to go see all the 7 wonders of the world, and stuff like that. What black man? Then first of all, this is the other part, because I heard this is the other argument I hear these women talking about. Y'all that just started doing a passport. You ain't worried about this? Well, bitch, I'm 42. You know what I'm saying? And when I was 22, I didn't even know it was a passport even in existence when I was 22 years old. And I was considered a grown man at 22, and I didn't even know about no damn passport. And then I ain't get mine until I was 30. On top of it, you know what I'm saying? So them talking about something, why you ain't want to get it when you was in your 20s, why you ain't want to travel. Well, some of us didn't grow up with that option, or was unknown of that option, such as me. Mom wasn't talking about going to no international trips. She couldn't afford that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hell, and if my ex-wife didn't want to go on a damn cruise that required us to get a passport, I still probably wouldn't have it. So that argument, what they talking about, something why you wanted to wait till now to do it because everybody doing it and all this other kind, no, that's a damn lie. You know what I mean? That's another one. So everything, in my opinion, all the talking points that they be talking about can be shot down quickly, all of them, because they don't know what they're talking about. There's unfounded facts. I mean, unfounded statements. Think you're on mute, bro. You're on mute.
Yeah, like I said, man, a lot of these women they don't want to self improve themselves. They think like we care about how much money they make or they this and that. I met a lady the other day, man. She's a lawyer, man. I met her or whatever. I didn't know she was a lawyer when I met her. You know what I'm saying? Got her number, went out on a few dates. But it's like she did tell me up front she don't cook. I mean, she was just telling me, different stuff. She kept it real though. So I'm like, but the lady don't got time, man. She's always working. She always,
She
I'm not gonna
married
be
to a
just
job.
sitting around. Yeah, I'm not gonna be sitting around waiting on her. I don't care that you're a lawyer. When I approached you, when I met you, it didn't matter if you was a lawyer or you worked at Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to get to know her or whatever, but a lot of times, man, I'll be honest, man, I rather a chick that's working in a factory or working a regular job, man, because it's like when you meet chicks that's in this corporate America making this 100 grand or being a lawyer or whatever the case is, it's like their mentality is work, 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 work. You know, my career, my career, my career. They want to build all this wealth and then they want to wait till they 40, 50 years old. And they looking for a guy, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, once you pass your 40s, man,
Ain't
all
nobody
these
checking
guys
for you.
gonna have kids or they gonna have, you know, different situations they done went through. You know what I'm saying? So
But
y'all
ain't nobody checking for no 40-year-old though.
right. I mean, she nice looking lady and everything, but I'm not about to be sitting by the phone waiting on you. You working 8 or 9 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? Like
This what I learned when I was in the US, because I had this thing for dealing with older women. Hell, my ex-wife was 5 years older than me.
right.
So the older women that I dealt with three of them. One of them was 17 years older than me. One of them was 23 years older than me. And then the other one was like 12 years older than me, outside of my wife, you know what I'm saying? My ex-wife that I was married to, who was 5 years older than me. The one thing about all of those women is that they thought that they could tell me what to do and be my boss because they were older than me. They felt like I know more than you type of shit. But all of these women didn't grow up the same way that I did, which means that in many cases, in all the cases, really, they were book smart and not street smart. You see what I'm saying? I grew up the exact opposite. Well, I mean, I'm book smart, but I did all my effort growing up wasn't in no book. You know what I mean? So because of that element, they felt like that they can try to boss me around. And it was only one of them who didn't do that. But the other three wanted to try to tell me how to do stuff, wanted to put stipulations on if they let me hold something, or, you know what I'm saying, what time I could come in their house or when I could call them and all this other kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because I was younger than them. And I'm the 23-year-old, the one that was 23 years older than me, especially.
Listen.
So, man, to me, anybody who's dealing with the older woman and you're younger than her, like I'm talking about like any more than 5, 8, 10 years, if she older than you by that much, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna last, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna last. Because her masculinity is gonna show. Otherwise, she gonna tell you she ain't masculine, but she is. Or she wouldn't be dealing with you, you know what I mean, as at that young, being that much older than you. You know, you a puppy to her. And women who can't get a little dog, they get a younger man, much younger than them, and try to treat them in the same fashion, in my opinion. So now I won't even think about looking at an old man. Well, I ain't even looking at no American woman, no way. You know? So that ain't even happening. That's out. I'm done with them. So,
Yeah. And this chick, man, she also said she didn't have no kids. So she like, oh, I don't want to have kids. I don't want to have kids. What you think about a woman that say, I don't want to have kids? I don't know. That sounds like I don't really like kids.
that, or they selfish. You know what I'm
Yeah, they
saying?
ain't got time.
I think it's more selfish than anything.
Yeah, that's kind of a red flag too. I mean, in my case, I'd be like, that's good because I don't want no more kids. But at the same time, it's like, shit, I can't leave my kid around you.
Now I'm finna
For
put my
one, you
name
ain't
on
gonna
it.
cook for the kid. So I'm asking her, like, yo, so okay, you don't cook. So what do you do every day? You eat out like every day? She was like, yeah, pretty much. Like sometimes I cook, but I'm like, man, that's crazy
Man,
for
but
a
see,
woman.
my ex-wife, she tried to mix both of them shits in. She always cooked on Sunday though. She always did that, but the other days, but it got to the point where I was like, man, why the fuck do we keep going out and paying for these restaurant bills, 60, 55, $50, you know what I'm saying, for just us to sit down and eat it. We can allocate this money to go somewhere else, and it was because of her being lazy. But she knew my requirement before we even got married. If a chick tell me something like that, we just gonna finish the date and I ain't gonna never talk to her again. Unless I just felt like I wanted to hit her, and then after that, I ain't gonna talk to her again. But cooking is a requirement.
All right, I got another video I want to pop. Let me
And learn.
the chick talking about.
Black men are not intimidated by successful black women. They are turned off by rude, pushy, overbearing, masculine, disrespectful, unsupportive know-it-alls. Remember, there's a difference between being intimidated and being turned off. That's the video. That's the video. I said what I said.
Man, like I said, it's some good women out here, man. It's just, well, it's hard to find, boy. I'm telling you, man, it's hard to find.
Well, most of them gonna be her age because they learn from wisdom.
Right. Yeah.
I think anybody that's under 35, you really shooting the dice. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you
And
say
most of
under
the time,
35?
most of the time in America, and most of the time you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
But it is some out. You muted again too, but it is some out there. It is a few of them out there.
Dollar will be maximized. I've always had where their dollar will be maximized. They where their dollar.
All right, it's pretty much the same chick, but this is another girl like doing a review on her. So y'all just check this bullshit out.
Dollar will be maximized. They won't have to complain and feel like they're a broke man. This woman is so smart, and I love her videos. Like, I literally just had to like stitch this because there's no way she's saying everything that I've always had a response to when I saw these podcast videos, these passport bros. But the real truth is that they want to be with a black woman. You don't think they want to be with you, girl? Girl, they want you. This is why they're coming online telling us, talking about some. They're like these grown ass men are literally getting their passports and showing it to the camera. I'm going overseas to get a wife. Do you want me to beg to you through the phone to not do that? Bro, go ahead. Since you don't want to change it, you don't want to step it up, go ahead. Men
You don't want to change. You don't want to step it up. Step what up?
Exactly.
What do we got to step up? And you can attest to this, man. It's like dating in the States, trying to get with females in the States. For one, they want you to have the most game in the world. They want you to be over 6 foot tall. Like, I can't change my height. How can I change my height? Y'all only want men over 6. He can be dumb as a motherfucker rock, but as long as he over 6 foot tall, I can't change that. You know what I'm saying? They want you to goddamn drive a Maserati. You know what I'm saying? I can work on that, but at the same time, like, some people ain't into that type of stuff, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? They want you to goddamn. I was watching this one video the other day, man, and these girls was literally on there like, yo, a nigga gotta have like 12 inches, like 10. I'm like, y'all tripping. Like, I wouldn't even want to be with them.
Well, see, here's the problem. This is just a practical. Even with that scenario, they're not even thinking about, man, what's that dude right there, the tip of his head, it might be nasty to the motherfucker when he sit down on the toilet to take a shit. You know what I'm saying? He either holding this shit or is in the toilet. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
Right. But
Man, that's just so crazy.
Standards is and they all have the same fucking standards. 6 feet tall. You gotta be making 6 figures. Well, these motherfuckers ain't bringing nothing to the table.
How many jobs out there that pay 6 figures?
I mean, not many, but at the end of the day, a lot of these chicks, they focus is on the wrong thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when I go overseas, man, I realize like a lot of these people are happy and they don't even have much in life, man. Because you can have the most money, man, and be in the crib all day by yourself, not happy, you know, and murder yourself, kill yourself. I mean, look at the celebrities that committed suicide that's got millions of dollars, man. That stuff don't always bring you happiness, man. You know what I'm saying? But let me continue on.
I love to talk about black woman this, black woman that, but we have the most high standards. We hold.
That's it. We got the most high standards. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, I understand you gotta have standards, right? But at the same time, if you got a guy making $70,000, he look decent, he treats you well, that ain't good enough. Your standard's so high. He gotta be making $100,000. He gotta be 6'12". Like, I mean, this shit is crazy, man.
Hold the most degrees. We're
They got the
living
most degrees.
largely lavish lives. They cannot match that, and they're mad, and it intimidates them, and that's what it is.
It
She
ain't
sound
telling.
retarded, man. You know what I'm saying? Like your lifestyle intimidates me, really, bitch. I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? Number one. So that's the other thing they get on here talking about to the random world people. We'll probably never meet you in life, never. You know what I mean? So how in the world could I be intimidated by you, by somebody I'll never meet? Number one. Number two, there's nothing about no woman that intimidates me.
Absolutely.
Nothing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I don't care because you man, I used to work one of my first corporate America jobs was at Verizon that turned into Frontier, the telecommunications company. And I was under
Dollar will be matched.
this boss, her name was Corrine. She was from Trinidad, right? But she's Americanized Trinidadian now. But she's in her late 40s, mid to late 40s, but she was at the top tier. She was running the entire call center floor, the technical support floor, man. But you could see every day how she, you know what I'm saying, carried herself and how she dealt with people, that the masculine energy that she had, you know what I mean? And people were scared to go in the office and talk to her. But me, she ran into you know how I am. She ran when it was time for me to have how you gotta go in. Well, I don't know because you got your own business, but people in corporate America they have quarterly meetings or whatever to show people their progress and shit like that. And she always used to tell me, Carlos, you act like you're not scared of anything. Blah blah blah. I'm not. Why should I be? What I'm supposed to be? And I know she was getting at. I'm supposed to be intimidated by y'all or something here because y'all titles or some shit, and it's mainly women. Don't give a fuck about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, this is just a job. And if you and hell, whatever happens, happens. That's how I saw shit. So I'm not gonna walk around here just because you the boss with my tail tucked up in my ass. You know what I'm saying? And scared to come in the office and knock on your door and say something. No, I'm gonna tell you exactly what's on my mind, and that's just what it is. Well within my rights to this damn company, and I know the law procedures and stuff like that, so I know what to say, how to say it, and when to say it. So just because you're a woman in a boss position, don't intimidate me. But I say that to say I don't give a fuck about no job, lawyer, doctor, any damn thing else anybody want to, consider as what they consider is lavish. I don't know, whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter to me, and I think most men feel that way. You know what I mean? But I
Yeah.
do know that there's a lot of men out there that want a boss female, and those are called SIMPs.
Right. Now Cortez saying black women have the least degrees of all women. Now I think that's not true. I think they do have well, those stats be kind of tricky now. I think they got like the most enrollment in college and stuff like that as far as percentage. Now I don't know if they have the most as far as actually getting a degree, but I know they up there in them numbers. And that lady just spoke on that. But you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that don't mean nothing. Your college degree ain't cooking me a meal at night. You know what I'm saying? You being in college, a lot of women in college to get checks. You know what I'm saying? They in there to get paid. Man, women be 40, 50 years old talking about, yeah, I'm on this online school and I'm getting a check. You know
Shit,
what I'm
crazy.
saying? Like that don't mean nothing. Women got the highest eviction percentage.
Hey, you just
Like,
said some shit though. You
you
just
know
said some shit. Women
what
got
that?
that they damn that the women got these degrees. Yeah, they going to get degrees at 30, 40, and 50 years old, right?
Sixty.
That should tell you how lonely these women are. Because they got to fill up their day with something to do.
Yeah.
What
Whenever they
reason?
don't want to work, they go to school, man.
You feel me?
But I ain't gonna hear the dog women. We just tell the truth. I
Oh
love
yeah.
women. Like I still date in the States, man. No matter
You
how
can
much
have
shit I talk, I still be out here, what I'm saying, trying to do
you
my
can
little
have
magic.
mine.
Huh?
You can have all the ones that was
I know
allocated
it,
to me.
man, but I
I'm
ain't
straight.
right now. I can't leave the States like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But
Nah,
once
I
I
feel
get
you.
to that point, man, you know, hey, I do my thing, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, just be careful, man. It's a whole lot of law. And if you get tired, if for you brothers listening in the chat, man, if you get married to one of them females over there and they come with all that student loan debt, if she die before you do that, get passed over to you, just so you know.
Ooh. Oh wow.
Man, my ex-wife had $126,000 in student loan debt. I'm happy. I'm so happy I ain't in that shit, bro.
Oh yeah.
Because the government started going in her money, in her bank account.
But just because you got certain degrees don't mean you got a job either.
Nah, hell nah. Most people don't even work in the damn field they get a degree in.
Yeah, exactly.
This shit is crazy. It's ridiculous, man.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Meanwhile, over here in Colombia, they can go to school for absolutely fucking free.
Really?
They got public universities over here. I just found that out, man.
Oh wow.
If they're a citizen, they can go to school for free. Or if not, they paying minimum like $2,500 for the damn degree. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Man, yeah, bro, it's like that. And then America,
yeah, man. And then people, a lot of women, they don't understand. Like they think like we just go over there overseas and because we don't like black women. It's like, yo, it's black women there. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the misconception. Like,
yeah, but when you say that, then they say with they little jobs, they ain't got no money. Like they putting themselves above them or something. Like
yeah,
these your people, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? They black just like you. They just speak another fucking language. You know what I mean? But you better than them. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Man, they be talking ruthless about them women over there, man.
That's another one thing I can't stand, man. You know what I mean? How you gonna put this sister down? You know what I mean? Just because she wasn't afforded the same opportunities as you had, which at the end of the day, it ain't even equal because they got peace and your ass don't.
Right. Let me play this clip right here.
Y'all niggas gotta start loving yourself more than y'all love these bitches, man. These hoes out here driving y'all crazy and y'all dealing with the shit. There's no reason you only got one fucking life and you living it being unhappy. Fuck some money. Fuck them kids. Fuck that woman. What about you? Here you go dedicating your life to this bitch, but you still gotta go out in the world and try to find happiness. Why? Y'all need to take y'all fucking control back. Y'all got one fucking life. This time y'all wasting on them, y'all ain't gonna never get back. If these hoes ain't fulfilling you, these hoes ain't for you. Half of y'all bitches in the comments right now saying what they not gonna do for y'all. I know y'all was raised to treat women right, but y'all gotta know when enough is a fucking enough. What about you? Fuck that bitch. Fuck them kids that probably ain't even yours. Cause at the end of the day, the moment you drop the ball, that bitch is gone. Believe that. She ain't got your back.
Wow. She said a mouthful then. She ain't got your back.
Hey, and shit, about 70% of that shit she said is true, if not all of it. Hell,
You know what I'm saying? I think all of it got that. She ain't said nothing wrong. You know what I mean? You know, Pitmaster C in the building. What's going on, man? We trying to cook up a little something in here. You know what I mean? Trying to cook up a little something. We'll see how they respond to this one in the morning, man. But I've been putting out some little stuff, man, on the relationship stuff. But you know, man, like I said, I don't hate women. It's just you get tired of the bullshit, man. You get tired of the bullshit, man. And that's just what it is. And they mad because brothers go on these trips and they talk about it. They want us to be quiet. They want us to, oh, y'all little few, y'all go ahead and do y'all thing. Don't tell nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. You know,
yeah, we finna tell all the men, you know what I'm saying, get your fucking passport. It's a better life outside. And if you can't do it, and if you can't do it on the level that I'm doing it on, do it on the level that Rich doing it on. If you can't do it on the level that Rich doing it on, then put a plan together so you can't do it on them levels, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
it's
man.
as simple as that, bro. You feel
I'm
me?
tell you.
Well, how many times Rich travel out the year? At least 6 or 7.
Hey, man, I'm going to Thailand next month.
See, look at that. They got you again.
I'm going to Thailand next month,
See,
man.
it ain't even been 2 months. It ain't even been 2 months. You know what I'm saying? He back at it again.
Back to Panama, you know, about a month or so ago.
See,
oh shit. So I'm gonna do the Thailand, and I'm gonna sit my head down the rest of the year. But
see,
I'm definitely going to Colombia in March. So
I'll be here.
yeah. Definitely go hit Columbia up. You know what I'm saying? Now you got me wanting to go to Cali and shit.
I'm trying to tell you this. Hey man,
Yeah,
shit.
Cali, Columbia. You know what I'm saying?
It's
But you know,
right
man,
there.
I met quite a few chicks in Panama that was from Cali, man. And Cali seemed like they got all the sisters, man.
Man, hey, listen. Well, I'm gonna let the chat know. You know what I mean. Wednesday, I'm headed to Keep. To Thursday actually, I'm headed to Quibdó. Quibdó is the capital of Choco. Choco, the state in Colombia, is the blackest state in Colombia. Man, I'm so happy. You know what I mean. I'm finna go over there and experience that. They got something called a San Pacho Festival or some shit. But anyway, um, ain't nothing but black people that dog. And they got this one Miss Choco. She was in the Miss Columbia pageant. Oh man, she's so fine, bro. Oh, I say, and I've been seeing a lot of sisters. You know what I mean, from there. So I'm gonna get some good footage for y'all. You know what I mean, showing y'all the beauties. I'm gonna try to talk to a few of them out there, ask them a couple questions and stuff. But a lot of them women, I said that to say a lot of them women from Choco, they migrate to Cali, man. You know what I mean? Because it's like right along the path and along the way and stuff like that. So, but anyway, them country girls in Colombia. I'm only speaking about the sisters, man, just so y'all know the chat, because that's all I deal with. I don't deal with the straight hair ones. You know what I mean? It's just a preference thing. No, nothing against nobody. It's just my preference. The chocolate skin, melanated skin, it does it for me. So but
I have.
Well, yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
I was finished.
I'm gonna play this last bit of one, and I'm gonna get out of here, man. I ain't gonna hold you up all night.
No doubt.
I'll play this last little bit of one right here.
Wormhole, y'all. Um, of the men who said they're going out of the country to find a wife. Number one, they act like we care. Number two, it shows that how they are mentally. They're no different than who people who see black people as just being.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all, man. She all over the place with it. You know, hey, mental health something. we supposed to stay. We supposed to stay in America for this shit.
Criminals or whatever, because most of the time that's what the media is showing you. So in their eyes, women don't want good men. We want, you know, Pookie and Day Day. We want to be a baby mama. We're just having babies, by criminals or whatever. Because that's what the media is showing them. I think that the most of the men who are in that movement, they're not the desired type from women. Now, there's some women who would find them attractive physically. However, how they are mentally is the thing that is turning a lot of women off. Everybody has their type. I have my type. Those men have their type. I think the problem is that they're mad that nobody is choosing them. We're not choosing them. We're going after what and who we want, and they don't like that. I feel like, especially when you get to a certain age, especially like my age, I'm 40, I don't have kids.
It's
So
over with for you.
automatically people would think that
40 with no kids.
And she
That's a
looked like
red
that.
flag.
And she looked like that. Look at she got 3 necks. You know what I'm saying? Man, come on, man. Get up out of here. And
Hey,
then her
Los,
teeth, and you see the bottom row of her teeth, man. Get up out of here, man.
hey, Los, would you wipe that up?
Come on.
Hell no, nigga.
Oh shit! Well, let's finish up. Let's see what she
Yeah.
got. She all over the place, man. She
Yeah,
I
she
don't
ain't
know
making no
what
points.
what
She ain't
school
making no
she went
points.
to. She got a degree too, I'm sure.
Mm.
that something's wrong with me. And especially if you are in your late 30s, 40s, with kids, you know, they just tell you, just get what you can get. And because we're not choosing them, it makes them feel some type of way. And the thing,
This lady got the nerve to say, we not choosing them. Lady, you choosing anything that holler at you. And
Exactly.
you know that's real.
Ain't nobody choosing your fat ass. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Look at her lips.
Yeah. Eating all the
about it
motherfucking
with
Krispy Kreme
women
donuts.
to find a wife,
Oh, shit.
like, especially when you get to a certain age, especially if you are in your late 30s, 40s, with kids, you know, they just tell you, just get what you can get. And because we're not choosing them, it makes them feel some type of way. And the thing about it with women, if you go and get you a wife from another country, you bring her back, please understand that her vendetta is to have a better life for herself. She's going to stay with you a couple of years. But please understand, she probably got a man in that other country, and it's understood. Go to America, stay with this man as much as you can, divorce him, take him for all he has, and she'll go back to her country, and she'll go back to the man who she really wants. Don't fall.
This lady right here, man.
Bitter as hell.
Man, who would really pull up on that, man, and try to holler at
And
them?
somebody hit her. Somebody over there hit her.
Yeah, hey, man, I ain't gonna lie now. We're gonna talk about dudes in America. Negroes in America is thirsty as hell, bro. Like, I ain't lying, bro. There's some thirsty dudes out here, man.
That's real talk. You know what I'm saying? They having these big ass hoes talking about thinking they sexy and shit. You know what I mean? Nah, man. Ain't look here, man. I ain't got no problem with telling no female she too big.
Yeah.
I straight tell her that. You know what I'm saying? Look here, man. We can't never date because you too big for me. If you wear more than a size 10, and that's really pushing it. Because the 10 is gonna be ass and hips. You know what I'm saying? But if you wear any more than that, I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm straight on that. Because because the 10, I'm talking about for me, this is my preference. To 10, female who wears size 10, she pushing 150, 160. And that 150, 160, it gotta be proportioned, and it gotta be like your muscles gotta be the bulk of that weight, that ass gotta be fat. You know what I'm saying? You know, you have some size B or C titties and shit like that. You know what I mean? The 10 got to look good for me to mess with it. But typically I'm standing between that size 2 to size 6, maybe an 8. You know what I mean? But 10 is that's too big. You know what I mean? So if a female wear more than that, well, at this point, we can't even be friends. You know what I mean? We can be business partners if you're from America.
Damn, Lo, you say you can't even be a friend of?
Nah, if you ain't my friend already, we ain't got nothing. You know what I mean? You know, Miss Felicia, Gail at night. You know what I'm saying? Jay, she be popping in sometimes. If you ain't none of them, nah, we good. From America, I'm straight on that. Straight.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, like for real, man.
It is some fine ass chicks in the States now.
It is, but their attitudes fucked up.
Yeah, that's true, but. Well, you know, I'm just putting it out there. It is fine.
You know just as well as I do. The older they are, the more stuck they're gonna get in their ways. They ain't gonna change.
Yeah, that's true, man. So, you know, and they be traveling too. And I tell women, hey, look, hey, it's some women that travel for love and lust, and you know what I'm saying, and some of them travel for this. You know,
Man, them only acting now this summer, but you at all time. At y'all time now, at y'all time. At y'all time now, at y'all time. Yo, every time them a pass them call, yo, them a teacher your value.
they do their thing too.
Follow back a money, you know follow back a man. You a boss lady, no ambition. Follow back a money, you know follow back a man. You a boss lady, tough ambition. One up your body, girl. One up your body, girl. One up your body.
We ain't mad at them. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing.
Get it in, girl. You know what I'm saying? And Jamaican dudes like them big women anyway, like that.
You never seen a brother make a video say, "Man, American women over there dating Dominicans, or they over there doing this," and they
You know
do
what?
it.
You know what? That would be a good challenge. Can you find a video of a brother saying that about black women or any woman from America?
Oh, they dating white guys. We don't do that shit. You
I
know
don't,
what I'm
cause I
saying?
don't give a fuck. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I'm like, whatever make you happy. You know what I'm saying? If you want to date outside your race, or you want to date somebody, hey, do what you got to do, man. We ain't even tripping though.
Man, that really should be a challenge for real. Can anybody find a video of a man genuinely complaining the way that the women are complaining about brothers with passports?
All right, let me play this last one.
Now you hate melanated. So no straight
Hold up. This
with
boy,
no straightening, no relaxing, no perm, no wig, no weave, no European hair color. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? That's what I'm talking about right there. Authentic African women only.
video.
Original, authentically African women. I love authentically African women. I love.
Good luck. Good luck finding that, brother. Good luck.
In
Good luck.
America, in America.
Good. That brother said real eyelashes, real nails. Boy, you gonna have to dig, boy. You gonna have to dig, boy. I'm telling you, man. But I got a video on my channel, man. That thing went kind of viral, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, and people responding to it, man. I think it's at 300,000 views now, man.
Sure,
And
man.
sisters,
Send
man,
me the link on WhatsApp.
hey, sisters in there getting mad about it, like, yo, y'all can go to DR if y'all want. Man, they commenting on that thing like crazy, bro. Shit, I was like, damn.
Shit, crazy.
Yeah, let me try to pull it up, man. That thing, that's a funny ass video too, boy. That shit is hilarious.
Oh, you talking about the shorts you be doing?
Yeah, it's a short.
Okay. I might have seen it. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been dropping quite a few of them lately.
Yeah, man. The shorts is cool, man. I ain't gotta be there all day doing the short.
I need to start doing that on my channel. You know what I mean? Pop up, do a quick short, explain something real quick, boom, and then be done.
Shorts is cool, man.
No
That
doubt.
shorts real good for us non-YouTubers, non-vloggers, and full-time guys and shit. You know what I mean?
Straight like that.
You try to play it. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
Bodies are nicer. Their asses look better.
Oh, hold on. I need to reset it.
Male group trips to the Dominican Republic. I'm gonna just let y'all know, right?
Hold up, I can help you out with that. We fucking. Absolutely. And we're choosing them over American women. Absolutely. Their bodies are nicer. Their asses look better. They're more shapely. Their hair is real.
He capping in though.
When he's talking to that, Spanish sexy voice, oh, that's a killer. That's a killer. Right there. Boom. Done. You're done. You're done. I don't know what else to say. Men, get your passports, head over there to the Dominican Republic, and you know the reason why. Hold the line. And
I seen it short.
It's cheaper.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it short. I seen it like when you first dropped it though.
Yeah, that shit
It was funny as hell. Yeah, I was tickled.
Hold on, I can help you out with that.
That shit funny as fuck.
Hey, we fucking.
Somebody said they know that guy, man, and I'm trying to get a hold of him. I'm trying to get him on the Yo, he funny as a motherfucker, man. Man, I'm telling you, man, these females are really starting to dig into brothers like for real, real. I seen one lady was talking like black men have never done nothing. Y'all ain't kings. Y'all don't have. Y'all never protected black women. You never accomplished. It was Cynthia G. She said y'all never accomplished nothing. You don't own no land. You don't own no islands. You don't own no countries. And we ain't calling y'all kings. And I was like, man, this lady got a real hatred for black men,
We
man.
ought we ought to twist the narrative and do the same thing they do to us. Ah, who hurt you, baby? Who hurt you? You know what I'm saying? They ask that dumbass question to a man. You know what I mean? When they say that type of shit. Nah, what it is, her disdain, in my opinion, come from the fact that she's had so many failed relationships and she hasn't realized that she's the common denominator. She wants to put it on the other person. That's what I think.
And my thing is, okay, so black men ain't shit. Black men ain't this and that. And from what I know, I think she have a black son. So that means your son is not gonna be shit. He's not gonna accomplish nothing. Because he gonna be a black man one day, right? So I mean that's saying your
He
father
might
ain't
be
never
he
protected
might be an
your mother.
effeminate.
Your father ain't never protected your mother, your uncles. I mean, all the way on down the line, your whole family ain't shit. That's pretty much what you saying. You know what I mean? When you say shit like that, like
Would you say black? She said black men ain't own no land.
black men ain't shit. They ain't never done nothing. They ain't accomplished nothing. You know,
Shit, I own 3.5 acres in Florida, and then I own just under half an acre in Colombia. So I don't know what the fuck she talking about.
she was
So
saying
hell,
we don't have our own countries.
fuck
We
out of
pretty
here.
much we did. I mean, even one lady took it to the point where she was like, "Yo, you know, all y'all American men, y'all still a slave under the white man. Y'all still working their jobs. Y'all still doing this. Y'all ain't never stood up to them." And she was saying all kind of racist shit, man. I was like, man, this is crazy, man. Like,
She's a fucking idiot, man. That's all I can say. I don't even listen to her ass, man. You know what I mean? Because
yeah, I mean, I saw she was, bruh, she was on, I think it was Revolt, Revolt, that Puff Daddy shit, whatever. It was on a major platform. And yeah, the brother
Umar Johnson, I saw that shit.
Umar Johnson was on there responding to it. He roasted the shit out of her.
Yeah, he was hitting her with the facts, and all she could do was go back to them same old ass talking points everybody try to bring up and shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
man, that's the thing, man. While women don't really want to recognize it, there are gender roles. Period. You know what I mean? There's no reason for no woman to be trying to compete or battle with a man because you're not gonna win that. You know what I'm saying? Give a fuck what kind of position we in. The only reason why, and I'm not saying this to be a sexist or nothing like that. The only reason why the women fell off in a position in these corporations that they're in is because of the damn what you call it, affirmative action shit, trying to hire more minorities, and by them being at the lowest pole on the minority, then they gonna end up and get the highest position in the fucking job in the building because it's gonna make the company look good. Oh, we don't have any black people. Well, let's go get the black woman who's smart and got all of the fucking degrees, and that's gonna just be one more element to say that she doesn't need a black man. Let's just do this. And they's too fucking smart to dumb to fucking realize it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
but
You
why
know,
you
they
why
gonna take that opportunity no matter what. Even if they gotta step on our head to get that opportunity, trust me, man, the average
of
woman gonna
course,
do it.
of
Just
course.
to move up that ladder, they
Would you
will.
hire a woman? Would you hire a woman to come work in your shop on the car itself?
Um,
No, a better
I
question.
mean, I
How
had,
many women do you know about that works in the same field that you do?
man, there's very few, bro.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
It's very few. I had one girl that was helping me at a shop before when I was working the job, and man, she would make so many excuses. My baby and this and that, and I like, look,
Administration this
I told
week.
him I can't use
Nah, you feel me?
my
I'm
cycle
saying,
on and
but
all
my
the
my my thing is that the hard labor jobs ain't no
men.
women doing them. Exactly. So you know what I
Yeah,
mean? They talk because you got a degree. All right, okay. Your degree ain't help build this world, damn it. You know
Yeah. Now I will say this. Now, some women are very hard fucking workers, and I ain't gonna
Yeah, I
bullshit.
ain't taking that away.
They
Nah.
they are loyal when it comes to working that job, and
Yeah.
hey, this and such, and they'll go the extra mile. Now they are some hard workers. Depends on what they doing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
but
saying? Now they come to that
they can
physical
take that
labor.
same energy and put that in the household too at the same time.
True, true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when they come to that physical labor though, that's different, man.
Yeah, they don't want no parts of that, and they refuse to recognize it. I heard one girl was getting interviewed talking about, yeah, I don't need no man to get the plumbing done. And then, a matter of fact, I think it was on KS's platform. He was like, well, if you don't need a man, if you don't need a man in the house to help you do all of that, then who you gonna call to get it done?
Right, a
And
female.
she got stuck right there. You know what I'm saying? Who you gonna call to lay the plumbing? Who you gonna call to lay the electrician to put the drywall up and all that? Who you gonna call to do that? Get the hell out of here. When you see people going to build a house, who the hell do you see out there in that hot ass sun out there? But them hot Mexican men, goddamn it. Fuck out of here. You ain't see no women out there on the top of no roof in no fucking 80-degree weather with no period on, talking about someone putting up damn concrete up here on this shit. Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, that's true, man. I mean, that's definitely true, my brother. I mean, and at the same token, you see women working, in daycare, working with kids, and being
Well, in my
you know,
opinion, what you just said, those are the best professions for women to be in, and they should get paid top dollar for doing that. Being a nurse, being a teacher.
yeah, stuff like that. And like I said, they want equal rights, and I mean that's fine. You want equal rights, but you can't be a man. You know what I'm saying? We can't be women.
Well, how equal are the rights? You know what I'm saying? Because
Oh,
here
they
it
got
is.
more rights than us.
Think
Trust.
about this. You got a man and a woman in the fire academy. I know in the fire academy they got to go through physical tests.
Oh yeah,
What if it come to a situation where you got to pick up a 200-pound dead limp body man and pull him out of a damn not dead but unconscious body, 200 pounds, and you know how heavy dead weight is. You know what I'm saying? And you a woman and you got to do this by yourself. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna drag this 200-pound man out of there if you 130 pounds? How you gonna do that shit? Because
you in
you
the
just
way.
don't have the man physical strength to be able to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So equal rights means with the analogy of the fire shit, right? Bitch, you gotta pull this fat ass dude out of here the same amount of time I got to get him up out of here. So if the test tell you a minute and a half, 90 seconds, you got to get him up out of here, and you don't get him up out of here in 90 seconds, then shit, you don't get the job. That's equal rights to me, because you got to do the same shit a man got to do. That's equal rights. But
Right.
when it comes to shit like that, they want to try to move the goalposts.
Oh yeah, for sure. One minute we need equal rights, and the next minute we women, and then you always hear people saying, no, don't disrespect a woman, don't hit a woman, don't. But a woman can slap you in the face,
Nah,
drag your ass down the street. She can do all this shit, but don't disrespect her. Like, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Now, y'all want equal rights, then we gotta make everything equal. You know what I'm saying? If you can
nah.
cuss me out, I can cuss you out, call you the B word or whatever too. You
And
know
a
what
lot of
I'm saying?
people might disagree with me, man, but ain't no random woman just finna hit me. You got me fucked up, especially if I don't know her and she talking shit and I did everything that I could to avoid the situation. This bitch still haul off and hit me. I'm gonna knock her ass out. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. I don't give a fuck. Cause you're a woman, you ain't got no reason to be touching me and putting your hands in my getting in my personal space. And I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. I don't give a damn because you're a woman. You know what I'm saying? And you can see it's examples of videos all around the country. Like, man, I don't know. Florida dudes built different, dog. You ain't gonna see really many videos coming up out of Florida about no woman. I'm talking about just you in the store and I don't know this person talking shit to no man. Because the women down in Florida, they know, goddamn it. If you touch one of these dudes down, especially down there in Miami, them niggas gonna it's
Yeah,
like that.
well,
You know what I'm saying?
we ain't gonna promote that, but
Nah, I ain't no promoting it.
they
I
gonna
mean,
shut me down, man.
yeah, nah. Yeah, I don't go into it, but I'm just saying as far as personal protection. I don't care if you're a man or a woman, you know what I mean? And I don't know you and you doing that, you know what I'm saying? I gotta protect myself, period, point blank. But yeah, I don't condone domestic violence and none of that shit at all. For no
Right,
reason, under no circumstances. I'm talking about in these relationships. So you whooping on kids and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about like abusing them. You know what I mean? Because some kids need their ass whipped for real. But you
oh yeah,
know, the rules in the society. Oh yeah, that's another thing about these single women, right? About these independent feminist women. You know what I mean? Shit, you talking about some you don't need no man. Did you see that video of that boy who tore that motherfucking house up or that apartment up because his mama took his phone? I'm talking about he tore the motherfucking apartment up, dog. I'm talking about dog, the toilet was everything in the apartment. So even the lady's laptop, who the company she worked for, he tore that shit up. You know what I'm saying? How this lady made the money. The boy was 15 years old. You know what I mean? He bigger than his mama. Obviously, she can't do shit with him. But I bet you this much, she was one of them women talking about something. Fuck you. I don't need no baby. I don't need you here. I can raise him on my own shit. You know what I'm saying? You know,
yeah,
if you
man.
got a kid with a dude, that's all the more reason you need to be with him. Cause you, especially if he a boy, you ain't gonna be able to control this dude. If this boy get older than you, 13, 14, he start smelling his nuts. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? If you physically can't do nothing with him. And it's a lot of women in that position. And I bet you a large percentage of them is because they did that to themselves. I don't need no man.
Right. Man, that shit crazy, boy. Yeah. Women always think they can raise a boy into a man. That just ain't true, man. It really ain't true, man. Like them boys need a dad in their life. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I see a woman, she always talking about deadbeat. 9 out of 10, she ran that Negro off. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it be. Guys don't want to deal with bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
the average guy ain't gonna go through a lot of shit with a woman just to raise a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
And we ain't a lot of us. We don't got no rights. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing, right? If after 18 years you felt like you fuck up, the men we can start over and do it again to get it right.
Yeah, right. Well, hey man, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I appreciate you jumping on. Make sure y'all let me put your link in the chat, man. You had 1,000 now, ain't you? Oh, you almost there.
Hold on. Nah, I don't know. Let me check. I ain't looked at it. Let me see.
Put your link in, man.
Uh,
You got your link handy?
yeah. Hey, Ernest, I see you in the chat. If you still in there, man, I see you, man. Shout out to you, bro. I see you. Earn money to expatriate. Shit, I'm at 950, man. I got 50 more to go.
Oh man, let's get this man to 1,000,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I got another video dropping tomorrow. I'm a little consistent now. Every Monday I drop something, you know. So tomorrow y'all can expect a new episode. Last week you could check me out at Playa Blanca and Shalom out there, and check out what's going on in Cartagena. Tomorrow's episode talking about how to teach your kids about cryptocurrency. I try to keep it a theme along with what the video I'm doing. So, but anyway, yeah, y'all can check that out, man. Got 50 more subscribers to get to 1,000. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you always gonna learn something on my channel, and you might see something too. So
Right, that's his channel right there in the chat, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. I see you got a video up there 6 days ago, Playa Blanca.
yeah,
Cartagena. I heard they've been doing a lot of little bull crap over there.
Yeah, man. I was trying for that episode. I was trying to interview the cop man, but they wanted me to come all the way down to the fucking other end of the beach to the station and do that shit. I wasn't finna go all the way down there.
Yeah.
I'm saying so, but yeah, man, they out there overcharging folks for certain. But it's Europeans mainly that they keep getting like that. They ain't doing no black folks. The black folks on Playa Blanca, where they gonna get you at is if you pull up on a boat or something like that. They automatically in their mind thinking you got money. You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna have all these random people coming up to you trying to offer you services and shit like that. And then the people where you sitting down at their house, because it's really their houses and they just offering it up to you, and they might cook or something like that. then they're gonna try to nickel and dime you out of everything. But the thing is how you get around that is you take whatever you gonna you think you might spend at that location. Then when you get out there, you let them know what it is that exactly what it is that you're doing, and you ain't spending no more. And it's as simple as that. You know what I mean? And then everybody else who usher their ass up there trying to sell you something, you just look at them crazy or tell them no and get the hell on. You know what I mean? And that's how you beat that. And then the other thing, if you take your own food, but that's a little high level. You need you a lady that you can trust. You know what I'm saying, out there and stuff like that, to be cooking and taking on the boat and all that. You can get it done, but especially if you got an Airbnb that got a kitchen and stuff, then you can go buy the food, pre-prepare the food, and then take it on the boat with you, and you can miss all of that buying food shit out there when you on them beaches out there and stuff like that. So,
Right. Well, hey man, let me go ahead and end this because I gotta. Damn, it's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Man, is it? Man, you got me for an hour in here, no doubt.
Yeah,
That's what's up,
man. But shit, appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Boom in the room,
Jackson Jeter, salute.
Yeah, but like I say, man, I don't hate women, man. I just can't stand their ass. Nah.
Nah, I like all the women. I like them all. I'm just not gonna be in an intimate relationship with any American woman anymore.
Right. It ain't nothing wrong with that, man. It's choice, man. You getting in where you fit in. You finding using your options. That's what it's all about, man. You got one life to live, man. We can't let these women just trick us. Oh yeah, y'all quitting or y'all can't do it. Y'all ain't doing better. Y'all need to change and all this bullshit. It's mainly the women that's changed. The men
Yeah.
remain the same. You know what I'm saying?
All right, real brother. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, partner.
Salute the real brother, man. But peace out, y'all. Peace.
All right, man. Later.